Arusa dinner. We've done CEO breakfast. Leo tumewafikia champions. Watu waendelee na Kigali wapi kelele. Thank you so much for coming, ladies and gentlemen. I just now want us to go straight into our program. Allow me to invite on stage the director, the coordinator at Kitale Campus, Mr. Peter Njenga, who will offer us the opening prayer. Karibu sana, coordinator. Let's appreciate coordinator as he comes on stage. God is good, and all the time. I think this is a day like no other. The atmosphere is speaking. So we are here for a purpose. And so as we commence this activity, we can't do it without inviting the presence of God, because it's for Him and because of Him that we have been able to be here. And so I want to humbly request all of us to stand up for a prayer. Kindly let us all be upstanding for prayer. Thank you. Mighty and everlasting Father, we are gladly here, assembled as a family this day, drawing inspiration from our theme, Together Again, honoring the past, building the future. We invite your presence as we begin the activities of this event. We have purposed to come from our homes to tell you something about our common heritage. We want to tell you in a special way that you are loving, compassionate, and generous. In your love, you have no rival, no equal. In your compassionate goodness, you are incomparable. And in your faithfulness, you are a marvel of charity, a marvel of generosity, and a marvel of providence. Father, is it not you who whispered to the founders of Mount Kenya University to start an institution that you would bless like no other? And are we not witnesses to this promise? We are humbled, Father. We are happy. You have seen us through. We can't forget to keep thanking you. And as if that was not enough, is it not you who reached out to each one of us to choose this great university for our education? And Father, is it still not you who provided resources that made us actualize that which we undertook to pursue in this university? And as if all that was not enough, you recently inspired the planners of this event to assemble members of this alumni chapter, the chapter of champions for a reunion. Come therefore and be in our midst as we reflectively remember our academic journeys in remarkable jubilation. Come and assure us of your continued support and blessings. For in Jesus Christ we pray, believing and trusting that with you it shall always be well with us. Amen. Amen. Thank you. Let's appreciate our coordinator, ladies and gentlemen. Before we continue, let me establish protocol. Our Vice Chancellor, President Professor Deogratias Jaganyi, our Director, Eldoret Campus, Dr. Kirok, our Coordinator, Kitale Campus, Peter Njenga, our Directors Present, Director, Alumni Affairs, Director, Communication, and Corporate Affairs, our panelists, guests,
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Allow me invite on stage the Director, Eldoret Campus, Daktari Kirok, to come and offer us a welcoming remark. Karibu, Daktari.
Good morning, everyone. Yes, thank you. Our Vice Chancellor, Professor Deogratias Tarani, our keynote speaker, Mercy Wanjiro, MKU Alumni Association executive members, our directors present, MKU staff, MKU leaders, and also MKU students, wished alumni guests, panelists, and all alumni present. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's after Emily Kiwak. Today's reunion is not just a gathering, but a celebration of shared experiences, enduring friendship that we've had together, and the remarkable journey we have all been part of at Mount Kenya University. First and foremost, allow me to appreciate our Vice Chancellor, who is with us here today. He has taken all the steps, the milestones to see where MKU is today. Thank you so much. Feel welcome. Mercy, I believe she's in the room. We are expecting a lot from you, so feel welcome. Also allow me to acknowledge and welcome all our esteemed alumni. Your presence here today is a testament of a strong bond we all share with this great institution. This day offers us a unique opportunity not only to reconnect with our former classmates, with our lecturers, with staff, and of course all of us. And the purpose here is to reflect, to rejoice, and reimagine the future. Ladies and gentlemen, today's reunion is going to be guided by the following goals. And one of them is to reflect on our shared past. The second one is to celebrate personal and collective achievements. The other is to reconnect and reestablish lifelong bond and to support one another in meaningful ways. And last there is to enrich each other's personal and professional journeys. Ladies and gentlemen, as an institution of Mount Kenya University that once mentored you, we now turn to you, our proud alumni, with a call to action. Let us collectively mentor the next generation of students. Let's open the doors to internship and attachment opportunities for these students. Let's also support graduates in finding meaningful employment. Your active involvement in Alumni Association can unlock vast possibilities, not only for yourself, but for the future of Mount Kenya University family. Together, we can build a thriving community that stays attuned to the emerging trends, strengthens professional network, and support career networks, innovation, and also collaboration. Ladies and gentlemen, let us make this reunion mark the beginning of deeper engagement where we share ideas, explore opportunities, and nurture a legacy of excellence for generations to come. Just to notify this, I just want to wish and to thank everyone for sparing that time to be here today. Feel welcome. Your presence affirms the education and relationships nurtured in Mount Kenya University. Let us continue to uphold the values instilled in us and remain ambassadors of progress, unity, and transformation. Ladies and gentlemen, may this reunion spark renewed purpose and enduring connections. Enjoy the rest of the day. Let's all cherish the moments, and may this event remain a fond memory for years to come. Thank you and welcome.
Wow, let's appreciate Daktari. Thank you very much. And tumekaribishwa Eldoret na sisi tunasema asante sana. Thank you for welcoming us to Eldoret. Who will give us
Ladies and gentlemen, to our VC, Director, Eldoret Campus, Director, Italy Campus, and all protocol observed. Habari zenu. Nimefurahi kuwaona. Karibuni sana. After many years, right? You're most welcomed in Mount Kenya University as we continue engaging and relating as we steer the energy of our former students who have been in MKU and wanting to see that we can be still of value to our community. And I'm happy to see you all. Allow me, I'm standing in the capacity of the Chair Alumni Association, and I was sent by his speech. I'm here to read the speech he gave me and to also highlight a few things that we have done as MKUA, MKU, and hope we will be able to proceed well. Good afternoon, distinguished guests, esteemed alumni, faculty, and staff members of Eldoret Campus. As we have heard, my name is Immaculate Kakai, the Vice Chair, Mount Kenya University Alumni Association. I stand here on behalf of MKUA Chairperson, Mr. Kikera Kahara, who could not be with us today, and I'm not here alone. I'm here with some members of Alumni Executive Association. That is Jennifer Mdhoni, who is the Secretary, and Humphrey Mashedi, who is in charge of projects that are meant to support the alma mater, as well as community outreaches. I'll request Jennifer Mdhoni and Humphrey just to say a wave in the hand. They're part of the alumni team. It is truly an honor and much pleasure to see many familiar faces and new ones alike gathered here today. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts for taking time out of busy schedules to be here. Your presence is a testament of our commitment to alma mater and the spirit of alumni binding us together. This meeting is a vital opportunity for us to connect, share experiences, and collectively work towards a stronger and more vibrant alumni community. The aspiration of being a vibrant alumni community, this is our course. In our endeavor to being a vibrant alumni community, we are guided by 3 pillars contained in our alumni slogan, namely, engage, empower, and evolve. How are we engaging? Our first pillar is engage, and is about active participation, just like the way you have come in. It's about showing up just as you have today. It's about contributing ideas, your time, and your expertise to the chapter's initiatives, just like the ones we have done formally. We have done for Nakuru, we have done, now currently we are doing for Eldoret and Kitale. We want to foster a dynamic network where every alumnus feels connected, heard, and valued. Let's engage with each other, with current students, with the broader community to create meaningful engagements. The second pillar is empower. Turning to the second pillar, let's say this. Alumni, we possess a wealth of knowledge and skill. Professional networks, it is our collective responsibility to empower one another, to mentor the recent graduates, to share career opportunities, and to uplift those who may be facing challenges. That's why we are engaging, that's why we are coming to empower one another. Let us also empower our university by offering our insights as well as support and help to shape the future generation of the leaders. We believe that the empowering of each other will strengthen the entire fabric. That is the fabric of alumni of Mount Kenya University. The third pillar is evolve. Why do we want to evolve? Having been a student, now you are an alumnus, someone who carries skills, knowledge, and has the insight to nurture or foster good leadership among other people. Our university has evolved as so much our alumni association. We must continually adapt to new challenges and opportunities, just like you have done. You have overcome obstacles, and you still overcoming them. This evolving requires to think innovatively about how we can best serve the members of our alma mater, and it means embracing new technologies, just like you see the trends that are changing in academia, trends in business, economy, and the environment around us. This means embracing new technology for working and communication, exploring new avenues for collaboration, and constantly striving for excellence in our endeavors. As we continue, we have support from management. That's why we are doing the chapters. For the various alumni chapters to truly flourish and for the alumni network to reach full potential, we appreciate the continued support of the university management, especially during these formative stages. That's why we are gathering here. In regard, we will be revamping the various alumni chapters across MKU and campuses. This will be guided by the Constitution of Alumni Association. Please note that Alumni Association has now been registered with the Registrar of Societies. So we are seated here legally and we are doing what is legal for us to strengthen our alumni community. The said constitution provides a structure framework for us to engage with the university among ourselves, and more details will be communicated by the diverse channels, and we look forward for your active participation as individuals as well as the chapters. My conclusion remark are this. Let's conclude by once again thanking for your presence, your passion, and your commitment to our common heritage, the Mount Kenya alumni. Let us continue to engage actively, empower each other selflessly and collectively, evolve towards a brighter future for not only ourselves, but also importantly to our alma mater. And may God bless you and beyond. Thank you very much for listening. Na karibuni sana. Thank you so much.
Let's appreciate the Vice Chair. So before we go to the next stage, where we shall be having our panelists and then we shall be having entertainment from a laureate campus. During our start, Professor Dio, our Vice Chancellor, we had put a question on networking. And our theme today being Together Again, Honoring the Past, Building the Future. As the stage or the podium is being prepared for the panelists, allow me just drop through the table or traverse the tables and ask some few quick fire questions and know whom you have exchanged contacts with, where does she work or what is his or her profession, and which year did he or she graduate? So let me just ask, yes sir, what's your name? Whom have you networked with? What's his name and which course did he do? And which campus was he at?
Good morning, team. I think through the MC, we are still doing the networking, and in the shortest time possible, I'll be able to provide as you've requested.
Thank you very much. Let me go to the president, Eldoret campus. Let me go to the president, Eldoret campus. Mr. President, whom did you interact with and what is his name and which is his profession?
Yeah, I've interacted with Titus here. He's alumni Mount Kenya University Eldoret campus, and he's an entrepreneur by profession.
Wow, let's appreciate Mr. President. Indeed, he understood the assignment very correctly. Now let me go to the another. Miss, what's your name? Whom have you interacted with, and what is his profession?
Okay, good morning everyone. Though it's afternoon, sorry. My name is Nancy and I've interacted with a teacher of a profession. His name is Collins. Yeah, so he's teaching at Kapsabet. So this is the gentleman I've interacted with, and I'm happy. He was in MKU, Eldoret campus, same to the school I was, and he graduated in 2022.
Interacted with, what is? Thank you. Let me now go to the final one. Let me go to the final table here, and I think I'll take the final. Hi, ma'am.
He's an alumni. He stays in Kitale. He's Aaron, and he studied business management, and he currently.
Wow, let's appreciate. I think I'll take one last from those who are seated at the far end of the hall. And now you need to understand that when we are told that the networking will come, indeed it will come. So I'll just go to here. I think I will ask, sir, whom have you interacted? I see the exchange.
Now, the last 1 minute. So interaction is still hot. Just a minute and everything shall be okay. Thank you.
Wow, let's appreciate them. Indeed, as we are here for your next seated to you is from which profession he or she is in, or what is he or she doing. So ladies and gentlemen, before I invite the entertainment from Eldoret, allow me go into a small session, a panel session that will take around 5 to 7 minutes, where our panelists will divulge on a little story and tell us about them. So ladies and gentlemen, just allow me read their. And as I introduce you, just ensure that you come and take a seat. Our first panelist is Lokwet Rotich Abel, HSC, National Hero, Civic Educator, Peace Crusader, and author. Lokwet Rotich Abel is a national recognized leader and a change maker awarded with HSC and honored as a National Hero of Kenya in 2023. His name icon of change the same year for his outstanding contribution. He holds a bachelor's of dental surgery from Mount Kenya University, and he graduated in August 2022. Let's appreciate Rotich. Our next panelist is CHRP Damian Matelong. He is a HR consultant, motivational speaker, trainer, and lecturer. He is a dynamic human resource consultant, motivational speaker, and trainer known for his work in personal branding, leadership development, and positive mindset transformation. Currently pursuing a PhD in business administration at Masai Mara University, and he holds a Bachelor of Commerce HR option from Mount Kenya University and is a proud class of 2014. He is also a certified CHRP CHRP Damian Matelong, ladies and gentlemen. Our next panelist is Honorable Gilbert Langat, BIT, and a proud graduate of class of 2013. Let's appreciate Honorable Gilbert profiles. So let me just check their profiles. So as they come on stage, just allow me, before I read their profile, just come if you are a panelist. If there are other panelists joining us, just come, then I'll be reading your profiles as they have been sent just for me right away. So we have Wafula NV Christine, Sub-County Director, Ministry of Education. Let's appreciate Wafula NV Christine. And also we have Veronica Njoki. And also we have Roslyn Wangare, a counseling psychologist. Let's appreciate them as they take their seats. A very quick fire. Everybody has to answer these questions because my first questions are quick fires. And this goes to you who have my mic right now. Did right now together or didn't make?
Happily together.
Who is your favorite student leader? Yes. Who is your favorite student leader?
Honorable.
Who was your BFF and are you still in touch during campus time?
Maybe pass.
Thank you. Which club or which co-curriculum activity did you take part in campus?
I was a member of the Christian Union, and I think you've asked about the curriculum or what?
Co-curriculum activity.
Yes, I think I used to love really, of course, sports and athletics.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's appreciate. Madam Wafula, did you find love in campus?
No.
Who was your favorite student leader?
Kenya, it was Mutimbai.
And your best friend, or what is the best memory you have of campus?
I made so many great minds, and we did, will I say, apart from the knowledge and skills we acquired, we were able to interact. And up to date, I have very good friends that I still keep.
Wow, thank you. Let's appreciate Madam Nafula. Let's go to Mheshimiwa. You know, Mheshimiwa is very sensitive for Mheshimiwa to say this while we are live, but did you ever find love in campus?
No.
Did you ever have someone in campus?
Of course, yes.
Who was your favorite person? Thank you. And which co-curriculum activity did you take part into?
Football.
Thank you. Let's appreciate Mheshimiwa. The same question about love.
No. I was the mission coordinator. Red Cross, I was still among the leaders. Peace Ambassador Club, I was still among the leaders. Then I was the dancer.
Who was your favorite lecturer?
Dr. Simoto and director here. Oh, I love you so much. Dr. Emily Kiruak. She was the best.
Which was your favorite unit?
Unit, anything to do with accounting.
Thank you. Let's appreciate. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Did you ever find love in campus?
Not really. I wanted to be a priest.
Did you ever connect someone with love?
Yes, I connected so many people in marriage now.
And did it work out or did it not?
No, it worked out. Some are now in their 10 years in marriage.
Wow. What is your favorite quote that you got on your campus life?
By then, there was a motto before you change to unlocking infinite possibilities. I used to like the word scaling the heights of education.
Wow, thank you. Let's appreciate. And finally, to the lady sitting next to me, Rosaline, did you find love in campus?
No, I didn't find love in campus because I had already found love.
Wow.
And I'm 27 years old in it.
Wow. Who was your best lecturer?
My mode of study was virtual, so we didn't get to sit in class most of the time. Most of the time I studied from my office. Yeah.
What is, now that you studied online, what is the most challenging bit that you faced studying online?
Yeah, the most challenging bit of studying online is the balance between study and work, because I was studying while I was working, but it worked for me. I surpassed the challenges and I was able to graduate, and I really enjoyed it, and I found it very flexible and adaptable to my situation.
Okay, thank you. Now, this goes to Mheshimiwa on reflection on the past and also honoring the journey. And what does being an MK alumnus or alumni mean to you personally and professionally?
I joined Mount Kenya University as a marketing officer when it was still in collaboration with Africa International College. When I enrolled some of my friends to join the campus, that is when we had an exodus from ICO to Mount Kenya University, and that is when I enrolled for my degree. The challenge that I had during my campus life, first was the issue of finance, and that is when the senior students start to introduce student leadership in the university. And being in my first year, I decided to be in charge of finance, bearing in mind that I have a challenge of finance. And I was informed that being a first year student, you will not be able to be elected to be a first year. Just give that opportunity to a second year student, and you will be nominated to represent the first years. During that time, I was nominated and given a position that was created. It never existed. A position was created to be in charge of security. And after 1 year, that is when I now participated fully, and I was elected as a chair for finance. After that, in my third year, I was also elected for the same position, and our president, that was by then Senator Isaac Meli, was in his last year of studies, and we did some connection so that he became marketing officer after his studies before graduation. That is when I took over the position of being a student leader, the president. That is how I managed to clear my studies peacefully without the issues of being told there is no exam card.
Thank you very much. Let's appreciate. Now to Mr. Rotich. Can you share, or let's get to this, how did MKU prepare you for your current career or business journey?
Thank you. Before I respond that, I want to make a correction. I studied Bachelor of Development Studies, not dental surgeon. So MKU has shaped this man in front of you. I started here in 2013. I started with a diploma in community development and social work. And by then, Matelong, I campaigned for Matelong, who is here, was my favorite president. By then, before I ushered in all the student leaders that are here today. Again, I went and worked for the community service and worked in the building of this nation. And after that, I got employed in 2016 by judiciary. I've worked in Baringo County for 5 years, Trans Nzoia County for 3 years, and now I've been posted to Uasin Gishu County to start and implement alternative justice system in all the sub-counties. So MKU has given me all I need, and I still need to pump more to some of you, and that's why we are here today. And this is a testament of Mount Kenya. The collective knowledge that I've collected from Mount Kenya, this is the evidence. We work with evidence-based, so this is evidence-based. What I want to say is that we go for the impossibilities. Let us be go-getters. This world is ours. The future is looking unto us. And most of you are wondering, I'm not a teacher, and why did I chose to write a Swahili book? It's Fasi. This is because I believe in space where people perceive that that space is for the few. It is not for the few. Because of the nature of my work, of interpreting the laws to the litigants and the accused person in court. So most of the time you find yourself interpreting into Swahili, from English to Swahili and other languages. So I said, let me perfect in this and pass the message to this generation that yes, indeed, everything is possible. Having coming from a marginalized county of West Pokot has given me all to endure through the able mentorship of my able director, Dr. Emily Kirwok, and the Dean of Students, who is now the current Dean, Dr. Murgor, who has been my mentor in the Faculty of Social Sciences, Bachelor of Development Studies.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
I now pass the mic to Madam Veronica.
Thank you.
And Madam Veronica, how did MKU prepare you for your current career or business journey?
While I was still in MKU, I was doing many things. I was in almost in every club and I was a leader. So it has helped me out in the field. And it has helped me to deal with youth, because I always deal with a lot of youth in Kitale. So it has helped me out to know what they want, where they are supposed to be, and to deal with them well. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Now, on career growth and transition, Mr. Matelong, have you ever switched careers or industries? How did you manage that transition? And what advice would you give a normal Kenyan or a Mount Kenya University student watching you on switching careers and having those transitions?
Thank you so much. Hi, cousins. You know, MKU has made us to be a family, so we have related in a way. Allow me to say this, that first I want to appreciate this particular opportunity to come and, you know, have this particular panel. And number two, just I want to also ride on what my colleagues have really said, that MKU, before I answer your question, MKU to me is a really powerful tool that has really assisted me, you know, move to places. I can say MKU gave me education, MKU gave me employment, and MKU gave me a wife. And the wife also that I was talking about is also an alumni. The only thing is that she didn't manage to be here today because of so many reasons, but she is actually saying hi to all of us. So yes, I came to Mount Kenya University, did a Bachelor of Commerce in Human Resource, and I transited actually from being a classroom, you know, class rep, came to be the Minister of Education. And I think that time I met my good friend, Honorable Gilbert. At that time, they were our leaders. And then transitioned to become the president of the university in the year 2013. From there, I think because I talk about branding, because of the good relationship that we had with the administration and the good work that we did in the university, I was lucky to be employed with Mount Kenya University. I started to work in the Department of Teaching Programs. Thereafter transited to public relations in the same university, Eldoret campus. And I think I also worked briefly at Mombasa campus. Then thereafter, of course, transitioned to where I am currently. So I can be able to say that when talk about transition, yes, I've transitioned. I have rose, actually, you know, I was an administrative officer in the teaching programs. And then, of course, rose to become the assistant registrar in charge of public relations in marketing department. And then, of course, now thereafter I'm a consultant currently. And as you say that what I'm going to tell people, yes, it is good because my area is human resource. I talk about personal branding. What will make you actually, of course, grow in any particular area is your brand. And of course, branding is what people say about you. Is actually what makes you visible to this particular world, because everybody aspires to actually grow in a particular area. And of course, if someone talks about transition, of course, transitioning to higher, you know, heights. And of course, if you want to transition, and of course, if you want to grow, I think the most important thing as an alumni, and of course, for those of us maybe who are looking for jobs, and I always say, you always start small. In fact, many a times when I speak to people, that opportunity that has been given maybe as an enterprise is because of my brand. Let me tell you, your brand will take you places. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And now to Madam Wafula Christine, you being the sub-county head in the Ministry of Education, what key advice will you give to fresh graduates looking to succeed in the job market or start a business?
Thank you. My advice would be, one, keep dreaming. I want to offer myself as a testimony and an example. I rose from a classroom. I was a classroom teacher. I was never a deputy. I was never a principal. But because of the knowledge, because of the skills, because of the education I pursued at Mount Kenya today, I'm a sub-county director of education. And so we want to say that as young people, don't stop where you are. Continue pursuing all the courses that are at your disposal to ensure that you make yourself better. We are living in times where job opportunities are quite competitive. It's only you, yourself, that can make yourself a brand, just like my brother has said, so that you are able to stand out. You go to attend any interview, they are just the papers you will have, and how you present yourself that will set you apart so that you are given what you desire. So I want to encourage the young people that as much as people say there are no jobs, I think I'm a bit jobs. The only difference is, what is it that you are able to offer that is different from what other people have already offered? And so keep on being that unique self that you can be.
Rosalind, on on the reflection on the past, how did MKU prepare you for your current career or business journey? Or how did it impact if you are having one?
Thank you very much. Allow me to ride on the protocols already established. I work as a civil servant at the County Assembly of Trans Nzoia, and I started my career, this will be my 29th year in civil service, and I started way below down there as a copy typist, and I have grown over the years. And in 2014, I joined Mount Kenya University as a person who is already working, and because of the flexible modes of study, I chose virtual learning, which really worked for me, and I graduated in 2018 with bachelor's in counseling psychology. And I chose that because I was also looking ahead and asking myself, when I retire, will I be useful in the community? And that is what motivated me to choose the social skills course, so that I could also retire into it and be beneficial to a lot of people. Currently, I'm a postgraduate student still at MKU. I'm doing my master's on the same counseling psychology. And this has really helped me to progress in career-wise in my workplace. Right now, we are establishing a counseling unit in my workplace under the HR department, and this unit will be responsible for taking care of the welfare of the staff, because nowadays we are talking about mental health issues. You find that some staff members get into cross the line, and they are referred to the disciplinary committee, and we realized that some problems do not require discipline, they need a human intervention. And I have been attending trainings organized by the State Department for Human Capital Development, organized by the government of Kenya. And we are being encouraged to establish counseling units in our workplaces, both in the national government, in the counties. And I am one of the staff members who are about to establish such a unit in my workplace. So I thank MKU for preparing me, for molding me, and for equipping me and empowering me with these skills to assist even in the civil service.
Okay, thank you. Back to you, Mheshimiwa Lagat. And you having underwent, or that you being one of the student leader, or being associated with student leadership at campus, what advice will you give to student leaders who are watching you on the opportunities that the university have offered them, how they can leverage on the opportunities offered by the university and ensure that it makes them to transit into better human beings when they are out of campus?
Thank you. Being a student in university is like you are training for other opportunities, not only leadership in the political wing. You can be employed somewhere else and you become the leader of the employees in a society. For example, teachers who are teaching in schools, they are now competing for positions like leadership in NAT. I saw some teachers yesterday when we had a prayer day in one of our schools within Kiplombe Ward, who are pursuing for the leadership, not only in the government, even these organizations, you can be a leader there. The thing that we need to know is that this is a dream that you need to pursue. After Mount Kenya University, I went for an elective position in 2013, and I lost terribly. I became the last among the 12 competitors who were competing. Some discouraged me, 2017, some encouraged me. I did not give an ear for those who are discouraging me. I told them there will be a day when I'll go for the position and I'll get it. 2017 also, it happened. But thank God, that day I was not the last one. I was number 3. And 2022, I was the first one. And the competitor, who are we competing with, the range of votes is over 5,000 votes, which means since 2013, yote nikibail, ile yenye nilipata, that is the difference of 5,000. So if you lose hope, I think even Damian was there, he wanted to compete sometimes back for the same position, lakini kwa sababu ya kushindwa, aka lose hope, na akasema to hell. Utapoteza mara ya kwanza na ya pili, lakini kuna siku utafanya nini? Utapata. So, as you prepare for the leadership in future, be consistent. Usije ukawa na tamaa. Unataka hii, unataka hile, unataka hile. So, pima moja, endea hiyo, na utafanya nini? Na utapata. Yeah.
Thank you. Mr. Rotich, in the book that you've written, and now it being in Swahili,
yes.
What is the best chapter and what is the inspiration behind it? And also, as you tell us about that, also tell us on how alumni can leverage on their networks to uplift each other professionally and socially.
Thank you. On the first question about my book, which is here, nitaongea kwa Kiswahili kwa sababu kitabu lenyewe ni la Kiswahili. Niruhusu kwanza niweze kuzingatia itifaki zote ambaye awali ilikuwa imezingatiwa. Na kwa kidosho ni kuwa ukurasa ambayo mi unitia moyo ni ukurasa ambao inasema mwezi wa mapumziko wa mababu. Kitabu lenyewe ni deni ya mababu, lakini kingeli ni deni la mababu. Nina sababu la kusema hilo. Hii ni kusema kwamba mwezi wa mapumziko wa mababu ni mwezi wa 7. Na mwezi wa 7 katika kalenda ya Mwafrika na tamaduni na itikadi zake, ni kweli ni wakati mababu wanapumzika. Kwa hivyo katika akili ya binadamu kuna wakati unapumzika, na pia Mungu kuna wakati alipumzika. Si ni ukweli? Kwa hivyo katika ambaye tumepewa hapa, tunasema kwamba engage, wanasema kwamba engage, empower, evolve. Tuli engage MKU itupatie masomo. ikatupea masomo katika nyanja tofauti. Sasa hivi tuna madaktari hapa, tuna walimu, tuna wahudumu tofauti katika nyanja tofauti. Wale wa tawi la Kitale, tawi hili la Eldoret wako hapa. Lakini lengo moja tu ni kusukuma kurudumu ya kuondoa umaskini na ujinga katika nchi yetu. Na la tatu ambayo nimesema kwamba ni empower. Kwa hivyo tuliengage MKU, ikatuempower, ikatupea knowledge. Saizi hapa tuko na watu ambayo wametoka tajriba na uzoefu tofauti katika biashara, elimu, kilimo na nyanja tofauti ambaye wamefanya vizuri sana. Kila mara wakati ambapo ninakutana na watu tajika na watu tofauti katika taifa letu, hautakosa katika watu 5 10 kupata kwamba mmoja wao alifuzu na shahada katika chuo cha Mlima Kenya. Jipigie makofi. Katika idara zetu za mahakama wako, idara za ulinzi wako, ukienda idara za polisi wako. Mount Kenya utakosa kuwatacha wako pale ndani. La mwisho ni kwamba tuta evolve namna gani? Ambayo mlifanya historia walimu, kuna ile binadamu kwamba he evolved. How are we evolving? This is the way. We are evolving in different fields. For you who are at the higher level, that God has given you an opportunity to lead this country, in your spheres, what have you done to empower your friend who has not gotten the same opportunity, but gotten the same knowledge like you? It's only that our clocks have ticked differently. That's why you are here, your friend is there. But my friend, let me tell you something. Can we be people who are jack of all trade? Let's go against this saying that don't be a jack of all trade. Be a jack of all trade like me. Just the way I've told you, I did so different courses. And what I'm doing now is totally different with what I pursued. So this position have not been created for few people. It is for all of us. Can we go an extra mile, be innovative, and let us remove this thing of saying we should be employees. We should also be employers. Let's create opportunities for others. And lastly, as he said, what the networking, what have we done to network on behalf and our networking, what has it helped us? Okay, this is what has helped me and helped my community. The networking again in the field of education, that I've written so many recommendations in our education system. One recommendation is one I wrote to the Education Task Force that was led by Professor Munavu on the issue of the JSS and the issue of, what do you call this current system? The CBC. So I wrote about the domicile. I said, this extra class, what should we do? This is an opportunity and we are saving resources. Can that extra class be JSS? And that's exactly what I wrote to the president himself and also to the task force by then and submitted, and the recommendation on how to integrate to the next. Another contribution I've made is about the IBC issue, all those issues, conflicts issues, peace issue, and so many other things. So that is our contribution to the nation. What have you contributed in building your friend and your community? Create employment, network to others. When you hear there is a job opportunity here that doesn't suit your qualification and you have a friend from Mount Kenya, always consider Mount Kenya first. Mount Kenya first. Dream Mount Kenya, think Mount Kenya. As I told you, when you've been invited for an interview, for instance, how do you defend your certificate? How do you defend the quality of education? It's how you argue and how you present yourself, and the things that you spur from your mouth is what will get the quality of education that you have acquired from Mount Kenya. So when somebody stands before a panel like this and in national TVs or in your various academia or in your different field, can you always defend Mount Kenya? Because when they see you, they see a product that is worth. And that's why it's a university of its kind. Today we are gathered here as a sea of different knowledge that has been acquired through Mount Kenya in various platforms like distance learning and so many. I was to do my postgraduate here, but I offered myself to bring my wife here. We're studying now here, the school-based program. My father was here, teaching here. My brother was in Dhika, was always had done what you call hospitality management. And that shows you how you love your university.
Thank you very much, Mr.
Let's
Lutich.
continue connecting with the future. The future is ours. The future is here. The future is you. Thank you so much. May God bless you.
Thank you very much for that powerful. So to Madam Veronica Njoki, now on building the future, if you had a message for fellow alumni who are not engaged, what would you say regarding on the move of evolving, and also regarding our theme for today, together again, honoring the past and building the future?
First, all protocol observed. I don't forget, I'm a graduate. Next week, I'll be graduating with a master's degree in business administration, accounting option, from Mount Kenya University. Yeah. So, the one thing that I would encourage my fellow alumni, let's do this. Let's study. Let's empower ourselves. And to our VC, if we can revise the waiver percentage, it will be good for us. The waiver percentage, please revise it for us. It is good to be in Mount Kenya University. It helps you to empower yourselves and to empower others. After graduating next week, I'm ready to advance to PhD in finance. Thank you.
Wow, thank you very much. To Mr. Matelong, I've also seen you holding the book, Turning Your Moment into Greatness. You being a lecturer, you being in politics, you transiting the career stages that you've transited. How can alumni leverage their network and uplift each other professionally and socially?
Thank you so much. Just the way you have said, yes, I'm also an author of this powerful book that says Turning Your Moments into Greatness, because I believe in life, moments do change. And I think Mount Kenya University really assisted me to turn my every small moment into an opportunity. And I think two things that I've liked, and I want just to say before I answer your question about this book, powerfully that I want to also to talk to us today, two things that will make you just in line with the issue of leveraging on social networking. One is, which I've really highlighted in this book, is about passion. Life, actually, the fuel of progress is passion. It is actually, in fact, because someone was talking about employment outside there. And because we are living in a very, very competitive world, nowadays, it's not about what you do that matters, but more importantly, how you do is what matters a lot. Because many a times you give, and I think it is a challenge to many young people. People are given opportunities, but because of the how, it becomes a problem. I've also spoken about standing to stand out, and I think the issue of evolving as an alumni, Mount Kenya University, and I want to really say today without fear of contradiction, I think the alumni of Mount Kenya University are doing very well outside there. Because even if you try to see in the leadership of our country, we are having so many Mkusa leaders who are leaders outside there, being led by, of course, the Deputy Governor of Kajiado County. We have our Honorable First Senator of this particular county, who is now the SRC Commissioner, of course, and many others, including my good friend, Honorable Gilbert Lagat. Just to answer your question about networking, I think my good friend Abel Okwete has really answered it very well, too. That I think let us build this particular network. And I'm happy that MKU really thought it well and wise to come and start this particular program for us to actually build our network and even improve it. Because I think someone said your net worth is your network. And I think from here today, and I appreciate the way you started, I think from here today, we are also going to even do more networking, and even, make sure that we identify our colleagues outside there. If we see opportunities, we actually, of course, offer to them. I like and I appreciate Mount Kenya University because, as I said, it gave me a job, and I am happy to see my good mentors here. I'm happy to see Boniface Murigi, who was my director that time, marketing. I'm happy to see Rose Masharia here, who actually helped me to actually grow and even build a network at the university. So I think the most important thing is where you are, try to do a small thing and, of course, build your social network where you are and even beyond. And I think from today, just make sure that, of course, you have a small network and even grow it to the later. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I will go to Madam Wafula Christine, and you being the Sub-County Director of Education, what are the challenges that universities are facing, and what role do you see that MKU alumni can play in shaping the university's future?
Thank you. I think one of the challenges that universities face today is the issue of funding, because you realize that most of our learners are not able to raise the required finances to fund their education. So as an alumni of Mount Kenya University, I would suggest that universities come up with ways, just like secondary schools. Secondary schools have been able to come up with programs like income-generating activities. So I would advise that the universities can also try, if possible, to come up with income-generating activities so that they ease on the burden that they level towards the parents. When they do this, then they'll be able to admit even more students, and we shall be sure that these students are able to complete their studies uninterrupted. We also have a problem of, I think, generational gap amongst our learners. The infamous, I don't know whether I'll call it infamous or famous, Gen Z. Today, there is that gap between the administration and the kind of learners our universities admit. So I'll urge that maybe we come up with programs that are able to suit the generation we are dealing with, so that our learners are fully embraced, and so that these programs can prepare them, knowing that there's a difference between the educator and the students we are admitting. And also the programs we come up with, they are programs that can address the 21st century challenges our graduates are likely to face, particularly the issue of unemployment. You know, today, most of our graduates are not able to be innovative enough to come up with ways of mitigating these challenges that are, in fact, worldwide. So maybe we should come up with programs that can prepare our graduates in a way that should they graduate and face the world and there are no employment opportunities, they're able to create for themselves the opportunities. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And as we finalize, just allow me have two questions. One for Madam Roslyn, then a political question to our political who is with us, who will also wrap it up on behalf of all of us, and then we welcome entertainment from Eldoret campus. So to Madam Roslyn, how can we make the Kitale and Eldoret alumni chapters more vibrant and impactful? Now you coming from this region.
Yeah, sure. Thank you for the question. I think this is one of the steps that Kitale and Eldoret have taken to gather us together in this forum, and we could have more of this. And you're also welcome to Kitale. Kitale is growing. Kitale has a lot of opportunities for MKU. Now with the devolved system of government iko mashinani. So I want to encourage MKU to reach out to mashinani and look for opportunities down there. There are a lot of students, there are a lot of young people who are hungry for education, and with this kind of a forum, we could even go to schools and do career guiding and counseling, and to just pass on information to the students on how to choose courses, because I believe information is power. So kuna hizo opportunities nyingi sana za kufikia watu kule mashinani.
Okay, thank you so much. Let me finalize with Mheshimiwa. Mheshimiwa, you know politicians are people's persons, and they say they are on ground. On behalf of all the panelists, what do you think as the MKU University we can change to make it better huko mashinani, and then wrap up this panel for all of the panelists? Thank you.
Thank you, first of all, for this opportunity given to be one of the panelists in today's event of MKU Alumni. This is an opportunity that has never been, and I request all the organizers that let this not be the first one and the last one. Let this be in our calendar of events of Kenya University. I also forget to say I'm also a student pursuing a master degree in Mount Kenya University currently, and you know, it's not easy to balance the political leadership and class work, but I'm trying all my best to make sure that the two issues run concurrently. Maybe back to your question, let's come together. Let's have a candid discussion on the issues pertaining to our education, the education of the that is the Gen Z generation, that going back to the streets and doing the demonstrations is one of the achievements that this government have learned, that we need to sit down and discuss issues that our young.
And lastly, now your final remarks on behalf of all the panelists. Because of time, just wrap it up, leave us with an inspiring word, maybe five words that can close the panel session.
Thank you. This session is a fruitful session whereby we are doing networking with some of the students whom we never met. I graduated in 2013, some graduated later, and this is an opportunity to do the networking. As a legislator in Uasin Gishu County, maybe today I'll connect with some of you, maybe for employment opportunities or any other work that you feel you can do within the county assembly or within the county government of Uasin Gishu. I'll also connect with my colleague from the county assembly of Trans Nzoia, so that we also exchange the ideas, how they are doing on the other side and how we are doing on this other side.
Okay, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That was our panel session. Let's appreciate our panelists. Let's appreciate Madam Rosaline Wangare, Madam Wafula Christine, Mr. Rotich, Mheshimiwa Lagat, Mr. Matelong, and Madam Veronica Njoki for an inspiring conversation. So as we move on to entertainment, I'll just ask our panelists, okay, being a politician, once a politician, just closing remarks because of time. Mr. Matelong, let me allow you 1 minute.
Thank you so much. I think mine is just to make sure that we have this book, just in case you need our book. And I think, including my good friend Lokwete here, this book is here for us. And the other time, and I appreciate MKU, by the way, they came to my launch, being led by our able director. You came to my launch, which happened here. This book also has been endorsed by our keynote speaker today. He endorsed this book. So it's a very powerful book. With 400 shillings, you're going to get a copy, and God is going to bless you. Asanteni sana na Mungu awabariki. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, because Matelong has marketed his book, We also have an author there. It will be unwise for us to finish the panel without that.
Let's remind ourselves those days in campus. Comrades power. Comrades wisdom. Ningependa kuongea kwa lugha yetu ya Kiswahili na ningesema kwamba asanteni sana kwa muda ambao tumekuwa pamoja. Imekuwa ni muda ambao ni wa ushawishi sana na ya kutia moyo. Kitabu hii ambaye ni fasihi, unajua Kiswahili ni nadra sana kupata. Kwa hivyo kitabu hiki ninakiuza shilingi 1,000. The more the price, the more the quality. So again, MKU, led by our able director, Dr. Emily Kirwak, came for my book launch. Dr. Murgor came for my book launch. They sponsored me. Our director marketing, Wes James, they came in handy. And I'm proud to be here. And to the director, Alumni from Mount Kenya main campus, thank you for organizing this and liaising with the two campuses, Kitale and Eldoret. God bless you. This is the future you are looking into. There's no any other future. You have been told rhetoric stories that the future is tomorrow, the future is for tomorrow, but the future starts now. The future is you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. And once more time, let's appreciate our panelists as they get back to their seats. Asanteni sana. Thank you very much. And we look forward to having more conversations on this. Vice Chancellor, sir, all protocols observed. Allow me have a breakaway session where I will welcome Entertainment Group from Eldoret campus. Ladies and gentlemen, let's appreciate Eldoret campus as they come for an entertainment session. Tuwapigie makofi Eldoret campus wanapokuja kwenye jukwaa wakiwa tayari kututumbuiza na nyimbo za kitamaduni. Ningependa our ushers kindly just assist us in moving out the chairs on the podium. Wow, let's appreciate our Marakwet dancers. Pokot. Pokot. Oh, there's somebody who misled me when I was inquiring, and he told me that they are Marakwet dancers. And remember, the team is also preparing for the National Music Festival that is starting on Monday. And let's appreciate them. Under the Institute of Creative and Performing Arts, Asanteni Sana. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me skip on program one thing down the memory lane. We shall do it when our chief guest is also settled, because it's just something that we want to take down the memory lane. Allow me invite Dr. Kirok to read the bio and the podium. Karibu daktari.
Okay, good afternoon. Hello? Are we there? Tumefurahi? Yeah, that is great. Thank you so much. So allow me to read the profile of our keynote speaker. Her name is Mercy Wanjiro. She's the Regional Coordinator, Kenya Private Schools Associations, North Rift Region. She has an MPA in Human Resource, Bachelor of, that's BBM, from Mount Kenya University, and currently she's doing a PhD with Kabarak University. Wanjiro is a dedicated education sector leader, currently serving as the Regional Coordinator for Kenya Private Schools Association in the North Rift Region. Formerly a programs assistant with the same organization. She now leads in coordinating and supporting the implementations of the key programs and policies across all the private schools. She holds a master's in business administration, that is in human resource, and a bachelor's in business management, both from Mount Kenya University, and is currently pursuing a PhD at Kabarak University. Mercy is a skilled marketer, event coordinator, and mobilizer with a strong passion for women's economic empowerment. She actively leads trainings, capacity buildings, events, and supports schools, startups, management, and leadership development programs. So, allow me now to welcome our keynote speaker, Karibu.
Wow, let's appreciate our keynote speaker as she comes to the podium. Ladies and gentlemen, tumpigie makofi tena.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Our chief guest in absentia, our esteemed Vice Chancellor, Professor Jagani, former Chair, Mount Kenya University Council, Professor Serem, Directors and Principals, Mount Kenya University from Kitale and Eldoret campuses, distinguished members of staff from both campuses, the dedicated alumni, representative and the executives, our vibrant student leaders. Once again, good afternoon. Hey, I think we can add some energy. Good afternoon. Great. It's such an honor to be here today. I'm not used to this kind of audience, but I want to believe that God will give me grace to be able to share and to be able to interact. And I know at the end of it all, at the end of this session, we'll be able to exceed expectation. I'm so happy to be here today. I've been able to see my classmates. Of course, I was an online, somehow I was, my MBA, I did it virtually, but I've seen people we were with, and I'm happy to see you. I know we went different paths, but I want to believe that our paths are successful. For me, what I can say is that I came from a very humble background. And they always say once you're 30, you should never say that you came from a humble background. Then you are the background if you are above 30. Because of course, you know, our moments must change. I grew up in Muranga. I come from Muranga County. And I went to a local primary school. And thereafter, I went to a local secondary school. You know, there's a difference between a high school and a secondary school. You know, they always say that some of these schools usually serve as polling stations. Others are a group of schools. And some of us, we had the privileges of going to a local secondary school. But of course, you know, deep inside my heart, I always say, and I used to say back then, that in as much as I went to a local high school, local primary school, I'm not local, yeah? Because we must change. So I went to a high school, a local high school, because my parents could not be able to take me to a school that I was supposed to go. And I remember very well when I joined Form 1, I joined, I think, 2 days before midterm break. And it was quite a distance because it was like 2 hours away from home. And I used to trek in the morning. And I used to say, I'm a believer, and I used to say that, God, one day if you ever give me children, I don't want them to go through what I'm going through. And I was even wondering, my parents, see, they knew that I'm in primary school, right from class 1. So they had to wait for me after primary school, after class 8. Now they had to wait for me and tell me that they don't have money to take me to high school, the high school of my choice. Kwani hawakuwa wamejipanga, you know? And of course you have questions. And you know those days, unlike nowadays where the generation, the Gen Z and the Alpha generation, you don't just shout at them, you reason and you discuss. You know, those days you could not ask parents some of those questions. And I was wondering why they never took me to a school of my choice. You know, you have so many questions with no answers. And of course, I never allowed anything to dim my dreams or to stop me from achieving that which that I want to achieve in life. And I said, no matter how long it will take, I'll pursue. And God is faithful because he fulfills the desires of our hearts. So we have to keep on dreaming. We have to keep on writing our visions in large numbers. We have to remain focused, even if sometimes you feel the situations are not allowing you to achieve that which you want. You must never, ever give up. And back to the story of high school. I went to high school 2 days before midterm, and after the midterm break, actually, I used to be the last person to arrive in school in the morning, and I used to be the first person to leave the school because of the distance. Initially, my teachers could not understand why I was coming to school late. Until I explained to them and they understood. And I'm forever grateful. And I used to admire people who go to boarding schools and so forth. Luckily, when we did the first exam in first term, many years ago, I was number 154 out of 350 something. And that thing motivated me. I was like, oh, so at least I can be able to achieve something despite coming to school late. Fast forward, in second term, after we did the exam, I was number 2 out of the 354. That particular, or those particular results motivated me. And something inside me, you know, it's like there was something that was ignited inside my heart, and I was like, God, despite all these challenges, kumbe there is still something good that can come out of me. Kumbe I have that potential. And you know, sometimes when you go through hardships, of course, you know, your self-esteem goes down. I don't know, people usually say those are childhood traumas. And of course, the things, the problems that I experienced when I was in primary school, they still followed me to high school. Because still even raising fees for that particular day school and, you know, small upkeeps was still a problem. So most of the time, I used to be chased out of school. By the way, I was chased out of school because of fees. For many times, mpaka, I used to know, even before they come to class, I used to know that I'm leading in that list. And you know, those days there were no phones, where now a child can just call you and tell you, you know, they want school fees. You have to pay fees by this particular time. So you have to go home. And then, of course, your parents have to figure out how they'll get money, go pay, and then you go back to school. So most of the time, I used to be at home. So imagine balancing. I had somebody saying it's very difficult balancing between work and school, work and studying. And also probably family. And here I am trying to balance between being in school and being at home. At some point, it became like a hobby. I knew anytime I see, you know, those days, bazaars are the ones who used to come and call out names of the fee defaulters, and then you go home. So I used to juggle between home and school. And apparently, I was a very disciplined student. And I served in the CU, and I also served, I was also a student leader. And so I used to wonder, and I used to ask God, the way I'm serving you, how comes my moments are not changing? How comes you're not doing something so that my parents can get a breakthrough to be able to support me? And you know, that thing used to make me, and I think that is what made me develop that attitude of like being an introvert. I used to hide myself in my small cocoon because I used to see people like they're looking at me and they're seeing my problems. But of course, I had the desire to go to college, and I knew probably one day I'll get there. So after high school, and especially that fourth year, most of the time I was at home because of fees and so forth. And after that, I went to Nairobi. So when I went to Nairobi, I joined my brother who was residing in Nairobi, Mathare North. And and you know, I'm just this village girl from the village, and now you're in Nairobi, the city. And of course, that time after some time I met a gentleman. He, mapenzi wewe. You know, and before I realized, I was a mother after 9 months. And my brother said, there's no way I can host you and you're doing your things. I thought you were coming so that we can try and figure out something that can help you in future. Because I always see you have a desire to go to school, and here you are, you've decided to become a mother. And you know, you find yourself in a situation where you feel like now this is it. Any desire that I had, anything that that I had inspired or had aspired to do, I felt like now this thing, my dreams are shattered. So I started figuring out after some time, you know, here you're a mother, you're confused, you don't have a job, and you're just trying to see who can be able to support you. At some point, I even felt like going back to the village. But I said, no matter what, I must pursue that which I've always desired to do. So after some time, after many years, I must say, I went and started from a diploma level, and thereafter I went for higher national diploma, and after that I went and I did my bachelor's and master's, and I can say the rest is history. I want to encourage somebody here today that no matter what comes your way, you must never, ever give up. I must say that MKU really shaped me. MKU, I can say that it has been a strong pillar in my academic journey. And I want to thank God for this opportunity, because we're able to connect, we're able to network, we are able to engage. What I can say is that we are here to build a network of its kind, not just a local network, but a global one where we'll now be engaging, we'll be empowering ourselves, and also we'll be never knew existed. Every child throughout our study, we found inspiration and kindness of. There were teachers and family members who went beyond their duty to ensure that we had the resources and support that we needed. There were friends who became family. I heard some said they found love. Some of us, we found friends who became family. And and of course we had mentors who saw potential in us even when we doubted ourselves. These individuals taught us that love, support, and kindness can come from most unexpected places, and that we are never truly alone on our journey. It's a journey of believing in oneself and letting passion and determination guide us. As we stand here today, I want to share a message of hope and inspiration with all of you, especially those who are like me, who faced difficult circumstances. Life is not defined by hardships we encounter, but how we respond to them. Our past, no matter how challenging, does not determine our future. We have the power to shape our own destinies, to turn our dreams into reality through hard work, perseverance, and unwavering belief in ourselves. This moment is a testament to our dedication and resilience. We have faced many challenges, yet we have persevered and emerged stronger. As we step into the future, we carry with us lessons that we have learned, and remembering that every setback is a setback for a comeback. And every challenge is an opportunity for growth. The world is full of possibilities, but it also presents its own set of challenges. These will be times when one's doubt, especially when the path ahead is uncertain. And in these moments, we are reminded of the promises of God and in His Word. In the book of Isaiah 46, chapter 46, verse 4, that even at your old age and gray hairs, I am He who will sustain you. I have made you. I will carry you. I will sustain you, and I will deliver you. I'm constantly reminded that I have the power to overcome any obstacle, that I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. I acknowledge and appreciate MKU family, especially Eldoret campus led by Dr. Emily. Thank you so much for your guidance and support. Thank you for giving us a conducive environment. You believed in us, guided us to forge ahead. Thank you for your unwavering support. You are our pillar upon which we have built this success. To our mentors and friends who supported us along the way, we owe you a debt of gratitude. You have been our beacon of light in times of darkness, and we are forever grateful. As we step into in this new future, we carry with us your support, wisdom, encouragement, and love. We are embracing the future with open arms, knowing that we have the strength, determination to achieve greatness. The world needs our unique talents, boundless energies, unwavering spirit to make a difference, chase dreams, and never settle for anything than our best. Thank you so much, MKU. What I can say is that after my first degree at my workplace, my employer was very much amused. He saw a potential in me. Initially, I used to work as a programs officer, and after that, after I sent my certificate, bachelor certificate, after 2 weeks, even before I enrolled for, after 2 weeks, I remember after I sent the certificate, after 2 weeks, I got a promotion to be in charge of the campsite, in charge of the 6 counties within the North Rift region. And I must acknowledge the the leadership and the mentorship that I got at MKU, because it propelled me to be where I am today. And of course, I'm very grateful to God, because in all things that we do, we must acknowledge God and we must submit. Because the Bible says that we commit all our plans to God, and He will make our ways be established. I must say that it's an incredible honor to stand before you today as we gather for something truly special, the Champions Reunion of Kitale and Eldoret campuses. This is not just an event, it's a coming home, a celebration of who we are, who we've become, and who we are yet to be. Under this powerful theme, together again, honoring the past, building the future, we are reminded that Mount Kenya is not just where we started, it's where we became champions. Can I hear an amen from the champions? Amen. We can do better than that. Can I hear an amen from champions? Amen. Thank you. Let's take a moment to remember the journey, whether it was long nights, studying under pressure, boarding during student elections, hustling through attachments, or walking across the graduation stage. MKU, Kitale, and Eldoret gave us more than academic knowledge. It gave us grit, courage, and a reason to dream bigger. We honor the visionary leadership of MKU. We honor our committed lecturers and mentors. And we honor each one of you, the alumni, for carrying the MKU torch beyond campus gates into your families, business, careers, and community. The past is not just to be remembered, it's to be celebrated, because it shaped the champions we are today. Being together again is not a small thing. Life has taken us in different directions, yet we are here today, united by the same badge of honor, MKU champions. This gathering reminds us that we are not alone. We belong to a powerful network of professionals, leaders, visionaries with one thing in common, Mount Kenya University. And for our current student leaders watching us today, this is a legacy you inherit. One built on unity, perseverance, and excellence. But now, the big question is, what next? Our duty as an alumni is not only to remember the past, but to build the future. Let's support mentorship programs. Let's help place students in internships and industry spaces. Let's organize community projects in Kitale and Eldoret in the name of MKU. And let's be visible, let's be present, and be active in alumni affairs. The university has given us so much. Now it's time to ask, how can I give back? Because when the alumni rise, the university shines. And when the university grows, our degree grows in value too. Let's grow together. A strong call to action. Let's be the movement. To alumni here today, we are not just former students. We are the pillars of MKU present and future. We are not just former students, and we are here to reconnect with our campuses. Let's be part of the Alumni Association. Let's support each other. Let's uplift the university that once uplifted us and gave us light. Let's carry this moment beyond this reunion. Let's make alumni presence strong in Kitale, and let it make bold in Eldoret City. Let's make it known in Kenya and beyond. As we start together again, may we honor the past of our by owning the future. Let this be the season where alumni and MKU work hand in hand, building dreams, shaping futures, and raising a generation that believes in possibility. Because once a champion, always a champion. And once MKU, MKU forever. In closing,
I know the journey is far from over, and the road ahead will have ups and downs, but it's a road filled with promises and possibilities. You remember the slogan of the former president of the US, Barack Obama? He used to say, yes, we can do what? Yes, we can. So yes, we can. So the road ahead will have ups and downs, but it's a road filled with promises and possibilities. We are encouraged to face it with courage, determination, and unshakable belief. Our story is being written, and the best is yet to come. We are facing the future with confidence, knowing that we have the strength and the ability to overcome every obstacle. So I want to encourage all of us. I know, as I've said, that the road ahead is not easy, but don't allow anyone stop you from achieving that which you want to achieve. It will not be easy, it will not be a walk in the park, but through determination, through hard work, don't give up. For me, in my family, I was the first person to ever achieve an MBA. And I think during my graduation, it inspired several of my cousins to go back to college. And I'm happy out of that graduation. This year, I have 4 cousins who have registered for their undergraduates at MKU main campus. So we are here to inspire through our achievements. We don't just achieve them for our own, but we are achieving them so that we can be able to inspire the people ahead of us, the people we are interacting with, and the people who are looking up on us. So I want to wish you all the best, and I'm forever, forever grateful. And to the people we went to school with, my alumni, let's connect, let's inspire generation. When we have opportunities, make sure that you refer to your alumni. When you get an opportunity, it is important so that we can be able to empower and change situations and change moments. So I want to wish you all the best, and I hope that this is just the beginning of many, many occasions that we'll be meeting, we'll be engaging, we'll be networking, we'll be able to share here and there our experiences, our ideas, and I know through that we'll be able to change this nation. So long live MKU, long live alumni. Thank you all, and may God bless you.
Wow, let's appreciate our chief guest. Asante sana. Thank you very much, our chief guest. Let's appreciate her once again for that auspicious talk that she has offered. Ladies and gentlemen, you know it's almost lunchtime. I just request us to stand up, do a stretch a little bit. I want us to do a stretch famously known as the coconut stretch. Let's just stand up, stretch a little bit. The coconut stretch is a simple stretch. We're writing the word coconut as we stretch it. Okay? So I don't know how we write a C. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Then the O. Then the C again. Then the O. Then how do we write the N? How do we write the N? Think. We write the N. Then the U. And then the T. So we do it one more time. One more time. C. Faster. This one becomes faster. C. O. C. O. N. U. T. Thank you. Let's get to our seats. Now, having come to the home of champions, we had time to get down the memory lane. And ladies and gentlemen, I just want you to turn to our screen and just see something small that we prepared for this journey. Sound? Confirm, sir. I know some of you are seeing themselves there. Okay, I think we can start it. We can start it because now we have sound. Now we have sound. I think it will mean much a lot with this music playing in the background. Okay, let's start.
What shall we do? What shall we do?
Thank you very much. That was just a TBT photos of some of you that shared in the group. So we need to be sharing more for future archiving and for future TBT remembrance. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to invite the Director, Alumni Affairs, who will then invite the Vice Chancellor to make his remarks. Let's appreciate our able Director, Alumni Affairs.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Virginia Musawa is my name, and it brings me much joy to see all of us today. And of course, much more joy to introduce the Vice Chancellor, who will be giving his remarks to us. I must say that the Vice Chancellor, Professor Deogratius Jagani, is the second Vice Chancellor of Mount Kenya University. And it brings me much joy to say that he's a physics chemist, whichever. But the reason as to why that makes me happy is because he is a scientist just like I am. Please appreciate the VC. But we have agreed on various fora that scientists make good administrators. And so he is the leader that we are proud to have in the university, really taken the university from various stages and to various stages. One very important thing that stands out to me about our Vice Chancellor is that he did his PhD in physical chemistry from the Imperial College University, and every month the Vice Chancellor shares with me what the alumni of his university does. Vice Chancellor, I want to say that we are grateful and we continue to get a lot of inspiration from those messages that you keep sending about your alma mater. So put your hands together, please stand, give our Vice Chancellor a standing ovation, and appreciate him as he comes to address us. Appreciate our Vice Chancellor, keep appreciating him, keep appreciating him. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everybody. I see some people are arriving now. Let me simply say, start by simply saying, God is good. All the time. And all the time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I thought of starting with that one because the last keynote speaker. I don't know how many of you know Mathare North. How many of you know Mathare North? Then you know the journey she has walked to be where she is today. It is truly inspirational for you to be able to get somebody coming through that background and to be able to stand before all of us and to be able to share our own experience and our own inspirations. Ladies and gentlemen, let me do the necessary salutations. His Excellency, Governor of Uasin Gishu County, Honorable Dr. Jonathan Beer, he was to be with us, but he has just received an emergency call to be with the President. But then he has sent a representative, Mr. Meto Sylvester, is the county attorney. So feel welcome to this particular meeting, and we definitely appreciate your presence, and tell the governor we are very grateful to having sent you. We also had our former Chair of Council, Professor David Serem. He left much earlier, but we congratulate him. He's now the Chair of Council of Chuka University. I'd also like to acknowledge the Director who has welcomed us to this city, the City of Champions, Dr. Emily Walk. Thank you for your warm welcome. We feel at home being here. There are also other directors who have traveled with me from Thika. I've got Director Communication. You can see him seated there. And I also have got another director, I cannot see his face. But all the directors that are here, I've got the director, Kitale, I've already indicated. I've got the director, our Kitale campus, who is also with us. The center coordinators who are present here. I would also like to acknowledge the presence of Honorable Gilbert Langat. I think you all saw him here. And all the other members of the panel that participated in that activity. MKU Alumni Association executive members, I want to mention all of them. They all know themselves. They always take a table of their own. MKU Alumni members present, it is really nice to be in the Bonde La Ufa and to be able to see the number of people who have come to this particular event. The MKU staff and faculty members who have traveled with me as well from Thika, and some of them from Nakuru, from Eldoret, and from Kitale who are present. Ladies and gentlemen, we're also streaming this event live, and therefore I would like to acknowledge the presence of our TV47 and all the people who are watching us online. Before I start my speech, the panelists who are here, one of them talked about us looking at the fee waiver, the percentage of the fee waiver. At MKU, all our postgraduate students alumni do get a fee waiver. I've heard you. We will look into it and be able to see what we can do. And that is because we believe in unlocking infinite possibilities. What you already heard here is really speaking to that motto. I'd like to start my speech by simply saying what a joy it is to stand before you today as we gather together again. We celebrate shared memories, rekindle friendships, and begin a bold new chapter in our alumni journey. One built on the strength of our shared experiences and lasting bonds. This is no ordinary gathering. It marks the inaugural physical reunion of a community that has always been strong, but is now becoming international, formally connected, intentionally formally connected, deeply committed, and very much future focused. What is our main message today? Today, I'm reminding you, our alumni are champions. Champions of your field. Champions of change. Champions of the values we hold dear at this university. Integrity, responsibility, excellence, teamwork, inclusivity, and innovation. This gathering is both a celebration and a signal. A celebration of our rich shared past and a signal that we are stepping into the future together. You have carried the spirit of this institution into a very corner of the world, into every corner of the world, into classrooms and the boardrooms, hospitals and courtrooms, startups and global enterprises. Every success you have earned adds a new thread to our university's history. For this, we celebrate you. With over 100,000, and I tend to think my director will tell me that we've got already over 130. We've got over 130 alumni around the world. The MKU alumni community represents an extraordinary resource, one filled with diverse talents, experiences, and stories that can inspire and support each other in countless ways. Now, more than ever, it is time for you to come together to grow and strengthen your alumni association. I repeat, now more than ever, it is time for you, not me, it's you, to come together to grow and strengthen your alumni association. Mine is only to facilitate. Your active participation is essential to building a vibrant network that truly reflects the power of your collective potential. We are grateful for the Alumni Directorate, whose dedicated work has created a stable and supportive bridge connecting you to the university. Their efforts provide the foundation and tools we need to build an alumni association that is inclusive, dynamic, and impactful. Together with your energy and their support, we can transform this vast community into a united force, one that honors our past, engages the present, and builds the future by empowering and involving together as stipulated in the alumni motto, engage, empower, evolve. What's the action to call? Today, I challenge you to give back, to invest in the future of the institution that helped shape your journey. Your support can take many forms. 1, mentor current students and share valuable experience. Be the big sister, the big brother they need in their personal and professional journey. 2, offer internship and job opportunities that open doors for the next generation. Remember the young graduates and hold them as they navigate their careers. 3, contribute financially to scholarship, research, and campus development. This is a great way of building your alma mater. I think most of you will have visited our current campuses and you'll be able to see the kind of infrastructure that we have put in place. Kitale has grown. Eldoret, we are still renting, but the intention is to be able to expand to our own space. When you come to Thika, the change is enormous. We are currently putting together the student residence, which will host about 6 blocks of 13 floors each, because where we are currently, we don't have enough space to be able to expand our activities. We want to be able to build world-class laboratories, and therefore the intention is to be able to move the hostels that sit in the Thika campus by bringing down those buildings and to be able to put in a 14, 15-story structure to be able to accommodate the kind of laboratory that we need, the kind of lecture theaters that speaks to the generation that we're currently enrolling. So, in the next few months, you'll be able to see us moving the student to a new residential place. If you have seen the Kwetu kind of halls of residence, those are the kind of what we are building now in Thika, and we sincerely hope that by early next year, our student will be able to have state-of-the-art kind of accommodation that really will be quite conducive to a learning environment. So, you are here. We can be able to name a building after you. Give us that opportunity to do so. Volunteer your time in events, advisory roles, and alumni activities. We have our graduation coming up on the 8th of August and the 5th of December. This graduation in 8th of August will be one where we are graduating the biggest number of students. This graduation will see over 8,700 students graduating. We are going to lock down Thika. Thika will be a no-go zone because, believe me, 8,700 plus students graduating is going to be a chopper block to get in and to get out. We are prepared. We have got the police online to make sure that the traffic moves. But always that sometimes works, sometimes it doesn't. So, we are simply saying, be part of that celebration. Come and celebrate your alma mater as it graduates the next generation of leaders of this country. Advocate for the university in your professional and personal network. We need that level of advocacy. We have the politicians, the MCAs who are here. When Parliament debates about students coming to private universities, we don't hear your voices, yet you went through one of them. Be an ambassador. By giving back, you empower others to succeed and ensure that our university continue to grow as a place of innovation, learning, and infinite opportunities. Together, we can create lasting impact. Together, we can build a strong future. I have requested for you to give back. What will the university do to what you give back to the community? The university is coming up, or has come up, with a recognition of the Alumni of the Year award. And that means that we are looking for an alumni who has impacted the community in a big way. That alumni will be celebrated in our December graduation every year. I would like anybody in the room who is not an MKU currently working to guess what is going to be our price tag for that alumni of the year. Bwana MCA, unaweza ukafanya gesi? Fanya gesi. Amesema 1 million. Yule pale? Fee scholarship. Eh? Fee scholarship. Fee scholarship. Eh? Further studies. Further studies. We want that alumni who has impacted the community in a big way, and we will give that alumni and his or her association or organization 5 million Kenyan. So, look out in the newspaper. We will be advertising. We want to have an MKU alumni making that impacting the community. And in December, we will award that alumni with the 5 million shillings to
continue doing what they do best. So, we are putting our check where our mouth is. We make a promise, we fulfill it. Now you, the champions chapter, I'd like to see what you're going to do for your alma mater, not what the alma mater can do for you. Kwa hiyo sisi tunangojea, hiki ni chama chenu, hiki ni organization lenu, sisi tunangojea tuone kwamba nyinyi sasa mtafanya nini. Na tutafanya mashindano ya kila chapter. Now, who knows? You may put a 100 million tag to the winner of the best chapter. So we are simply saying, watch this space. We want you guys to participate in this aspect. And from my side, I will only simply say that I know you will rise to the challenge that we have given you, the opportunity that your alma mater has given you. And we're going to be able to try and reach all of you. As the director of Alumni has said, I went to Imperial College, University of London. I left Imperial College in 1991. But to date, they have never forgotten me. I get an update of what they're planning to do annually. And that's the challenge I'm giving to the MKU Alumni Directorate, that all alumni must be able to receive what is going on at the university, so that they can be able to choose what they want to participate in. We are building halls of residence. What do they want to participate in? We are sending our students to Germany. I think you have seen that. A lot of our nurses are heading off to Germany. It just tells you the quality, the international recognition your alma mater has reached. We have a lot of research that is going on in campus. You should be able to know what kind of research we have been involved in. And you simply say that I want to be part of the malaria campaign. We have got being supported from Japanese Industrial Cooperation Association, JICA, pumping in hundreds of millions to support us research malaria. Do you want to be part of it? We have a lot of other research groups that are taking place within the university. We have got a lot of student clubs within the university. What role would you like to do if you want to mentor the students? What better way to do it than be a patron of some of our student clubs? It doesn't have to cost you money. You just simply say, and I'm actually asking the Alumni Directorate
to be able to put it out there and simply say that we are looking for a patron for this particular student club, so that you give back to those individuals who are tomorrow going to be the leaders. We have had the story of somebody really having the issue of spending so much time at home because of fees. We all know the kind of economic situation we are going through now. So we do have a number of our students who are struggling financially. As a university, we are giving out the scholarship, but we can't reach everybody. We can't reach everybody. So, Bwana MCA, in the county government, I must simply say that we are very happy with the county government of Uasin Gishu. You are giving a number of scholarships to their students who are studying at MKU, and we are very grateful. But wanafunzi wanasema ongeza iwe kubwa kidogo. Unasikia? Wanasema ongeza iwe kubwa kidogo. But as an institution, we are very grateful. We have partnered with you. You are supporting a number of the students, and that is a long way to really support the number of students in this particular region. So, there are many, many ways of how you can be able to play a role in the university. And we'll be able to share those with you through our platform so that you choose which one really appeals to you. And therefore then you become part and parcel of the university. But I would like to see a number of you coming to our graduation. Come to our graduation. Come and celebrate with us that milestone of what we are doing at the university. They simply say, your network is what? Is your net worth. So, let us network. Let us build our alma mater. And with that, I simply say, God bless you. God bless the champion chapter as it grows and becomes stronger. Asanteni sana na nashukuru kwa kuja kwenu. Asante.
Let's appreciate our Professor Vice Chancellor one more time. Vice Chancellor, sir, you have also one duty remaining.
I think you realize that I'm not a politician, so I do forget some of these protocols. I'm truly an academic person, and accidentally found myself in management and became a VC. As I did indicate, our governor, His Excellency Governor, was supposed to be with us, but because of short call by the president, he could not be with us. But he did send us somebody, Sylvester Meto, to be with us, and he's a county attorney. He's a county attorney, and I must simply say that he's a law graduate of the University of Nairobi. Of the University of Nairobi. He has been a national chairperson of County Attorney Forum, presently legal advisor to Honorable
you know, I need ChatGPT to translate some of this handwriting, I must tell you. Because I don't know. I've worked, look, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you His Excellency's representative, Mr. Sylvester Meto, to present the speech of the governor. Thank you very much.
Let's appreciate the county attorney as he comes on stage to make his remarks.
Thank you so much, Vice Chancellor, the Director, all protocols observed. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I thank you for that introduction. I've been told, as you have been told, I'm a graduate of the University of Nairobi. I'm a legal practitioner. I've practiced law for the last 20 years. And currently I'm serving as the county attorney for Uasin Gishu. So first of all, receive greetings from His Excellency Honorable Jonathan B., the governor of Uasin Gishu. He would have been pleased to be here, but he has asked me to represent him. The reasons have already been given. So I'll try to be brief. So it's an honor to be here and to create this occasion. As indicated, having been a student in a university as well, I understand what it means to be here today, the joy and the happiness of being part of an alumni. I want to applaud the Vice Chancellor and the university leadership for your leadership that has transformed MKU to what it is, because we have seen MKU grow. I'm aware of your exploits across the country and the East Africa region. This is a testament, ladies and gentlemen, that if you dream about a vision, you alone can limit yourself. We welcome you. We welcome MKU to Uasin Gishu, to Eldoret, the city of champions. Karibu Bwana Fisi. Recently, Eldoret was awarded the city status, which has now meant that Eldoret is not just a county headquarters, but a place of great opportunities. We are one of the greatest logistic hubs that connects the Western Kenya, the East and Central Africa, and the North region to the world. We have key infrastructure that creates opportunities. That is why we have so many universities in our city. Eldoret International Airport is being expanded in the next few years and currently handles cargo from Europe. Eldoret is known as the destination of great athletes and for their training. We are also known for being a medical tourism destination. We asked the university and the alumni to take advantage of the opportunities in the city and to pursue the opportunities available. So the role of the alumni cannot be overemphasized. You are a family that demonstrate a common culture, a common history that is shaping your destiny. I ask you, therefore, not to let down the university because you are the brand. You are the ambassadors. Every time someone meets you, they see MKU. So what name do you want MKU to be known for? This reminds me of a great leader in Europe called Winston Churchill. He was the Prime Minister of the UK. One day, he was inspecting a guard of honor, and one soldier was asleep while standing. So he asked him, "What's your name?" So the soldier said, "My name is Winston Churchill." Then he told him, "Soldier, you either change your name or you change your character." When I left the University of Nairobi, I was told and reminded that I should know the pride we hold for UN. At that time, we were told that it was the best university east, north of the Sahara and north of Rupalipombo and south of the Sahara. So you learn that in life, when you leave the university, life starts. You learn that when you're in the university, it's what you know. When you come outside, it's who you know. And that's why the alumni is a very important place to be. I'm here because of a great man and one of your alumni, that I want to honor today and appreciate is called Rotich Abel Lokwete. I don't know whether he's in this room. He's doing a great work in Uasin Gishu. We have worked with him to set up what we call alternative justice systems. And that's a program that he's so passionate about. And so I urge you to pursue your dreams. And that nothing comes on a silver platter. You have been asked to mentor. I tell you, to the world, you can be one person. But to one person, you can be the whole world. So I came to the county government of Uasin Gishu in 2013. You have been told by the FEC in the introduction that I was a legal advisor then. I left in 2017. I came back again in 2025. It's when you stick your neck out in life that you raise to be where you are. You have to raise your voice. Anybody who has risen to be a leader has taken risks in life. They have raised their hands, even in class. And so today, as alumni, we would like to know that you are a different people. You are a brand. When people talk about MKU, what stands out? So that the FEC will be proud of you. I therefore urge you to stand up for one another, to hold up, to prop up one another. Because in this world, everybody has their own journey. They have their own line. And so we need to play a role in making someone's life better. The county government is keen to partner with MKU in transforming this county. We have several partners and sister city relationships across the world. We'll be happy to hold MKU institutions here, and we are the first chancellor to consider. And we'll also be welcoming you to visit the county government very soon so that we can have a more deep engagement. When I met Lokwete, he explained to me more about MKU. I was able to learn about the programs that you are holding with Germany, and I've encouraged a number of people to apply, and also some have visited university. This is the kind of partnership that we would like to pursue. So we are keen to create opportunities for business, and anybody who lives in Eldoret ought to know that at the county government we are doing a lot of infrastructure development. We have done what we call county agricultural integrated programs, where we would like to get to promote aggregation of agricultural products in Moiben. We are doing a coffee factory in Tarbo. We are doing a maize aggregation center in Soy. We are doing a big animal feeds factory in Keses, and we have a potato plant coming up in Ainapkoi. So we are also doing several level 5 hospitals across the county, and we'll be happy to host a medical school if MKU are very keen on that. And so, ladies and gentlemen, because this was not my day, I just want to wish us all the best. And I urge you, by the words of Martin Luther King Jr., that say that if a man is called to be a street sweeper, let him do his job well. In the same manner that Michelangelo painted, as Andal sang, and as Shakespeare wrote poems, that at some point, the host of heaven and earth will say, here lived a great street sweeper who did his job well. When I was in high school, I was a student in Chebisas High School, where I'm the chair of the alumni. We had a principal called Musau, and he used to tell us, Kijana, look at your life from your grave. When you die, finally, what will you like people to talk about you? What will you like about the community to say about you, your family, and your friends? And he said also that leave no potential in your grave, so that by the time you die, people will say, let him go, he has done a good job. And so I urge all of us, let us do a good job wherever we are. It doesn't matter where God has placed you, but do a good job and you'll be recognized. So I wish us all the best and welcome you all the time to Uasin Gishu County. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's appreciate the county attorney, our chief guest representing. Ladies and gentlemen, since we are in the Champions County, and the Champions County goes in memory with one famous clap, allow us acknowledge all the speeches with one famous clap of this region, which is the Makofi ya Nyayo. That is what the Rift Valley region is known best for, apart from producing champions na maziwa ya Nyayo. So ladies and gentlemen, moja, mbili, tatu, to our panelists, to you coming, to our professor, to all directors, and to our chief guest representing Asante Sana. So ladies and gentlemen, allow me invite the Director, Alumni Relations, to give us closing remarks, and then we head to the cake cutting, a small photo session, and then we go for lunch. Karibu.
Thank you very much. It brings me much joy to be here. And no, I'm not going to read any speeches, so do not be worried. I know some are hungry, some are, but most of us are happy. Virginia is my name, for those who joined us late. I am the Director, Alumni Relations. So I am that one who sends you emails, that one who is forever on your WhatsApp, the one who is on your alumni social pages. And thank you very much for engaging with us. Thank you for your responses. Thank you for your interest in all the things that we have done and those that we keep doing. Thank you for the many ideas that you keep floating to us, and I believe we are making good of those ideas, and you are being excited because of what we bringing to you. You know, as I was seated there, I realized this is my 11th month in MKU. I joined MKU exactly 11 months ago. That is on 2nd of September 2024. And before I did that, I remember the Vice Chancellor, after my interview, summoned me in his office. That is before I got my letter. Do you know what that means? It means that, yes, you may have passed that interview, but there is more, you know, we need to know if you can actually do this work. Actually, the Vice Chancellor, my first interaction with him, he asked me, are you sure you will be able to deal with over 100,000 alumni? And I told him, it's a challenge that I want to take up. 11 months later, exactly 11 months later today, we have held 19 webinars on various topics. You have been seeing them. And this is the 6th reunion we are having today. We have had a ladies' reunion. We have had a CEO's breakfast reunion. We have had MKU, Mkusa, former student reunion. We have had Nakuru campus reunion. And today we are having the champions reunion. But we have had so many webinars. And one thing that excites me is, in as much as I came to MKU with my 5 years of experience as a manager alumni relations in a different university, this for sure was a challenge because the populace was big. But I want to tell you, and I want to continue to encourage us and to challenge us, this is then a big resource for us. This is a big resource. I want to appreciate the university because the university has given us an opportunity and a platform for us to come together, for us to come and, you know, network, for us to come and have this conversation we are having today. Trust you me, not many universities give an opportunity to their alumni to, you know, just a free opportunity, come and network. Please appreciate MKU. We are so glad and so grateful that, yes, we come from the great Mount Kenya University, and it can only be better. A lot has been said. I will not talk about what has been said, but I want to reiterate a few things. Number one, the Vice Chancellor and so many of the speakers, actually all of them, have talked about mentorship. Please come and mentor the students in the university. Please come. If you want to come back and talk to the students in the university next week, please see me immediately after this. We have circulated communication requesting you to be volunteers, requesting you to be volunteer mentors, to be volunteer in many aspects. I am kindly requesting, just in case you've not seen that communication, there is an amazing lady back there and a gentleman here. Please stand up, Jael. Please be upstanding. And Peter. There is Peter and Jael. They work with me closely. Please see them. Write your name and I will reach out to you. Yes, we need you to come and mentor the students. That's a big need. All right? And we do not want the university to spend. Should the university spend to hire people to come and mentor students? Should the university spend to, to come and have people encourage the students? I don't think the university needs to do that. Yet, it has 135,000 alumni, to be precise, who are out here doing amazing things. And for that, we are welcoming you. That's the lowest hanging fruit that we can see from where we sit. Number 2, please help me bring on board all other alumni. You can imagine we are, let's say 250, 300 of us in the room. I don't know. I need to see the figures. But imagine how many people graduated from from Eldoret campus. How many graduated from Kitale campus? You can imagine what we can do together. So please, we have the WhatsApp groups, we created them. Help me bring back all the other alumni onto those groups and we will keep working together. Let's leave no one behind. I don't know how you got to know about this reunion, but probably an alumnus told you, we're having this, one person told another person who told another person. So can we keep coming? Allow me to encourage us to keep bringing. We will make as many, if you need to be made an admin so that you can add more alumni on those groups, please see us again. We can do that. We need all people on board so that we can grow together, we can get better ideas, and we can keep moving. Is that a good idea? Yeah, I believe it's a good idea. And so, Vice Chancellor has talked about what the university is doing for the alumni. But even this, giving us an opportunity for a luncheon today is something that the university is already doing for the alumni. They are extending their hand and they are happy for us to be here. So we will be reaching out to you about an alumni scholarship fund. We are doing that. We will be talking about it actively from next year, but we want that seed to be in your mind. Because yes, we cannot have our students who are then staying at home because they do not have fees, and yet there is all of us who are doing great and in various spaces. So we will be reaching out to you to support needy students, or to, better still, grow the scholarship kitty of the university. Is that a good idea? Yes, it is a good idea. And so that I don't take much time, I talk a lot. Thank you, my people. Today I should not probably call you my people because the VC is here. So we are all his people. But yes, you're my people for coming. You made this glorious just because you came. Thank you, our panelists. Thank you, our panelists, for enriching our forum today. We are excited that you came and that we are proud of you. This is our product and we are proud of you. I am so sure when VC goes back to the UMB, he will say that he met some of our products of the university who are in these various spaces. Thank you. Thank you for enriching our session today. I will not overemphasize, but thank you, Vice Chancellor, together with members of UMB. Thank you for believing in the Alumni Directorate and the Alumni Association, and thank you for your investment in making sure that our Alumni Association picks up and kicks off, and I believe we will not let you down. My executive, are we going to let the Vice Chancellor down? No, of course we cannot. Yeah, thank you. To our chief guest, representative, we are so excited to be associated. very personally, when you mentioned Chebisas, I am excited because of various reasons that I will speak with you after this. But thank you that you are a chairperson of the Alumni Association there. I hope you're learning from us. You're learning from the best. Thank you for coming. But yes, we don't mind also getting to know what you do with your Alumni Association, and I hope you also get a few tips from us. Alumni Executive Council, I'm indebted to you. You know my words are not enough. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your investment of time in coming with me to all these reunions, being there for all the webinars that we hold. Your sacrifice is immense, and I appreciate you. These are the people that are, showing direction for your Alumni Association, and please appreciate the Executive Council, the Alumni Association. Appreciate them better. Appreciate them better. And I think at this point I want to also bring greetings from the chairperson of the Alumni Association. I don't know if the vice chair brought the greetings, but Mr. Gikera Kahara, the chairperson of the Alumni Association, was not able to be with us today, but he sent his greetings and we have his blessings. To our keynote speaker, Mercy Wanjiru, we are excited. Thank you for sharing your story. Indeed, when I was given you to be our keynote speaker, I believed that director got the best, and indeed, thank you. Thank you for your inspiration. Yes, your story is extremely inspirational. Thank you for what you're doing for the North Rift region. Please keep shining, because in MKU we do nothing less but shine. And ladies and gentlemen, very importantly, help me to appreciate the organizing committee of this team. Please put your hands together for Dr. Kiruok, for Peter Njenga, for James Sumukwo, for Jackson Chris of Kitale campus, of course for Peter Wekesa, for Jael, Beryl. Please appreciate them better. There is a lot of things that go behind the scenes of an amazing event, and these awesome individuals have done a lot of work, and I appreciate them greatly. And so, allow me to call a few people on stage so that they can give a few gifts. Chief Guest Representative, I'll ask you to please come on stage. We will have a gift for you for the keynote, for the chief guest. I need some help somewhere. VC, we need your help. Yeah, you can go up. Jennifer?
Yes, DJ, we can have some music as watu wanajipanga kupokea zawadi mbalimbali.
So we will have our Vice Chancellor give the first gift for our keynote speaker. Thank you. Please appreciate our representative. Yeah, thank you very much. Please pass our regards and say thank you.
Okay, sorry, just to invite Director Campus to join that photo. Just Mr. Peter Jack and all the guests at the front table, just join the photo, kindly.
Yeah,
Sir, please, let's join the photo. Okay, thank you. We can clap as thank you. Let's clap those who have joined. Let's clap. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Asante sana.
Thank you very much, Mr. VC and Dr. Kiruok. I'll ask you to still remain there. Our keynote speaker, thank you very much. Our keynote speaker, Mercy Wanjiru. We are proud of our very own. Are we not? We are proud of our very own. Mercy, thank you. Yeah.
Well, thank you. Let's keep clapping and she receives a gift.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Mercy. Thank you very much. We'll ask all the panelists, please be outstanding and join us on stage. We start with Honorable Gilbert. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. Next on stage, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. We are proud of you. Please appreciate them. Appreciate them. We appreciate you. Thank you. Please keep ordering and keep mentioning MKU in those pages. Thank you very much. Thank you. We still have, yes. Keep representing us in your
Mr.
county.
Gilbert of Matelo, just stand next to the podium for a group photo after this. And Iloshibiwa too.
Appreciate them. Thank you. Thank you, Christine. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. The rest of the panelists can join for a group photo so that we finish that part for a group photo. Even our moderator, our keynote speaker also to join for a group photo. Our chief guest representative also just join for a group photo. Okay, thank you. Yes. One more, let's keep smiling. Let's keep smiling. Thank you, thank you. You can have a seat.
Please appreciate them. Appreciate them. Thank you for making our day nice. And yes, before I give my MC his mic back, appreciate yourselves for coming today. Very important. Appreciate yourselves for coming today. You make the day extremely amazing. Thank you each and every one of you for coming. Please appreciate media, appreciate communication team. Yeah, appreciate all of them for doing an amazing work. And yes, it was nice doing business. It was nice having this reunion. It is my hope, if you're not following us on our socials, please follow us. If you do not get alumni emails, very important, we have a QR code right here. Just scan it and you will be able. Thank you for now. It will be nice to continue engaging. Thank you.
Thank you. Before we go to cake cutting, because food will be ready, I want us just to create memories, and memories are created with photography. So I just want to request all of us to stand. All of us to stand. Then the photographer will take the photo from this side. Then let's just be happy, all of us. Let's just be happy. Then we can say from the alumni. alumni. Let's cheer for the alumni. One more time for the alumni. Thank you. Thank you. We can have our seats. There is one request. DJ, Vice Chancellor, sir, allow me to just invite you on stage. Allow me to just invite you on stage. And I think your people have something for you under their request. And I think it's very okay. And they present their copies. The first one is Turning Your Moments into Greatness, run by Mr. Matulong. And then we have Denny Yamababu. Thank you, sir.
These ones will be in the library. So
Okay, sir, just before you have us, if you go back to your seat, I want us to have photo sessions because each one wants to take a photo with the Vice Chancellor. Now this is how I have categorized it. We shall have the guests seated and then School of Social Science will come behind because we cannot have individually. After School of Social Science, we shall have School of Education. If you are a member of School of Education, you'll also come. Then after that, we shall have Computing and Informatics. Then we have members of CHRP. Any other that we forgot? School of Business will be the last one. Okay? So ladies and gentlemen, we start with our guests seated. Just come, they'll take their seats. And then finally, when we're going to serve food, we shall have a group photo for all of us. Now the first group is anyone from the School of Social Science. Anyone from the School of Social Science. Okay? Thank you. These are members from the School of Social Science. Thank you. You can go to you can get back to your seats. School of Education. Walimu in the building. School of Education tuchangamke. Yes, walimu in the building. Thank you. If you're shorter, you get in front, then. School of Education. Vice Chancellor is saying others can sit here. Thank you. Yeah. Will you sit? Thank you. Wow. Thank you, keep smiling, keep smiling. Thank you, let's appreciate School of Education. School of Computing and Informatics. School of Computing and Informatics. Let's hurry. If you are from the School of Computing and Informatics, if there is any engineering, any med school, thank you, we can have. Thank you, thank you. Wale wa CHRP. We had members of CHRP. These are under the Center of Professional Development. Okay, they can be joined by any Mkusa leader around, former or current. Any student leader around, former or current. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Any student leader, former or current. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bwana SG, karibu. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Now from the School of Business. From the School of Business. Thank you, School of Business. There are two groups that I've wanted to have a photo. One I've created in mind. All staff from all campuses. All Mount Kenya University staff from all campuses. If you're a staff from any other campus, Thika, Eldoret, Kitale, Nakuru, any other campus, Peter, Jael, all of you being staff. If you are a staff from any Mount Kenya University campus, yes, our pilots, we cannot be here without you. Also join. Thank you very much. Director Communication. Thank you, thank you. And now lastly, Vice Chancellor, your dancers requested for a photo. The dancers. Dancers, tuharakishe tafadhali. They will be representing the university in the music festival starting next week for the nationals. And we wish them all the best. And thank you management for supporting them and for supporting not only educational programs, but ensuring that we also support talent. Thank you very much, thank you very much. And now for my guests, also just remain on the podium. There is one extra task for the guests. And I request Jennifer to join them and some of the alumni present here. Jennifer, you know their names so that you conduct this session. I just request our panelists to stand because it's a cake cutting process, and then our ushers, or they sit for 1 minute.
Allow me to ride on the protocols that was already established, and I go straight to what we've come for. We are going to enjoy the dessert as we go forward. But since I'm the politician that I am, I will just take 1 minute to read something here very fast so that we can go to cutting the cake. What an honor it is to stand before you today here at Mount Kenya University Eldoret campus, the true home of champions, where our dreams once took root and we have now grown into a powerful journey of impact. Today isn't just about cake. It's about coming back to the place where it all began. It's about reliving the laughter in lecture halls, the sleepless nights chasing deadlines, the friendship forged in the fire of youthful ambition, and the unspoken promise we all made to be more than ordinary. As Nelson Mandela once said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. And I believe we, as the Mkusa alumni, MKU alumni, are living proof of that. We are the change, we are the dream realized, and we are the lions that left the den and conquered the new jungles. Barack Obama also reminded us the future rewards those who press on. And there we are, pressing on, thriving in different careers, raising families, building businesses, changing lives, yet still rooted in the soil of MKU. And we can forget, and who can forget Wangari Maathai, who once said, it's the little things citizens do. That's what will make the difference. My little thing is planting trees. Well, our little thing was studying hard and making memories and growing together. And look what it has become. So today, as we gather in joy, let's not only celebrate our past, but also renew our bonds for the future. Let this cake be symbolic, sweet, rich, and layered, just like our experiences. Let it remind us that no matter how far we go, MKU will always be. And that here in Eldoret, we are not just alumni, we are family. Thank you so much. It's a joy to be with the MKU family. Again, let us enjoy and unite like the champions we are. Manze, wase. Leo ni ile day. Tumejitokeza kama gang ya legends. Memories zimerudi, vibes ni top, na cake iko ready. Hapa MKU Eldoret ni sisi ndo tunabeba title ya Home of Champions. Saa hii tukate keki, tukate stress, tukate story, na tuendelee kushine. Asanteni sana, majina yangu ni Jennifer Modhoni. I was the Vice President 2012, nilikuwa Vice President wa Moshishu. And the future is bright, vying for the MP Thika Town come 2027. Asanteni sana, Mungu awabariki na azidi kubariki Mount Kenya University. Tukate keki, as protocol, we shall all of us tushike the knife and then sijui kama tulibadilisha nini ya MKU anthem. Bado ni ile, mnaweza kumbuka anthem? A haven of knowledge, freedom and integrity, a world-class institution of learning, Mount Kenya University, the brightest shining star, shine and lead us through these paths of excellence, a center of truth and equal opportunity, the peak of academic endeavor, Mount Kenya University will always be a leading center of excellence.
Thank you. I think we can add to some alumni also.
Just a minute. I don't think it is right for me and this team to cut the cake. This cake is about the champion chapter, the alumni of this chapter. So we're gonna step aside and we want you to come on stage and cut the cake.
Thank you very much. And now the champions, Matelongo, your team, Mheshimiwa, your team.
We will only celebrate you cutting the cake. Please come.
Yes. The champions, let's. Sumuko, you're the next champion. Also join the team. DJ, tukate keki. Kata keki, kata. Kata, kata. Kata keki, kata. Kata, kata. Kata for champions, kata. Kata, kata. Kata for alumni, kata. Kata, kata. Kata keki, kata. Hii ni keki, sio ugali. 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 Kata keki, kata keki. Kata keki, sio ugali. Kata keki, kata keki. Thank you very much, thank you very much. The alumni champion and she also the Vice Chancellor has the first taste of the cake. And now I'm just being reminded as we wind up, when we shall be leaving, ensure that you pick a mail card just at the exit immediately where you are registering. And I'd like to call James Muko, who is the former president of Cabernet Campus and also an alumni of Mount Kenya University and currently the senior recruitment officer at Laureate Campus, who will give us a closing prayer and also pray for lunch. DJ, give us some volume on that music.